Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Amin, man. I'm finally back with another video, man. It's January 2nd, so this how you about to start the year off, man. Today, we got a little reaction to Shot by OA.
I just took me a 10 out the bank and it's all legit money. Next to know on the field, on the quarterback, defense main target, they come bless on.
The little music videos in the car. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know. You feel me? The little drill rappers. Feel me? If you seen it before, you seen it. But basically, he got this new series like story times, and I'm fucking with. I'm fucking with the content, man. So we about to react to this one. I fought DTHANG in jail. Let's see what's to it, man. Y'all know who DTHANG is. If y'all know NY Drill. Let's get into it, man.
So when I swipes at him, the swipe back. So I'm like, oh shit. So
Good
I swipe
content.
back. So he swiped back. So I'm like, damn, we going G for G now, you heard? Gangster.
Gangster. Really some NY niggas.
What's the vibes, y'all? You heard? It's y'all boy Dave Briscoe, you heard? And this is story time about how me and D-Thang went gun for gun and heard? So we gonna jump straight into it. I'm gonna paint the picture for y'all first. So look, boom. We in RNDC, you heard. For those y'all that don't know what that is, you heard. We in this the 4 building, you heard. This adolescent. So basically in the 4 building, adolescent is for 18 through 21, you heard. That's for everybody that's 18 and 21. This is where we all go, you heard. This about like 2021, shit like that.
He got
so,
it, you heard.
Fresh
Kinda,
RPT indictment, shit like that. That's how I end up. But boom, I'm gonna jump into the story for y'all. So I'm gonna jump into how I met this shit first, you heard. So short story short, for me, I was living with the 3 boots and a Max at the time. You feel me? I was with the Max at the time and shit. And I think we had just had some crib in the crib, but we ended up banging out in the crib and shit like that. We not living with nobody, so I like, yo, like who?
He had a bowl of mac and cheese as Mac
His name was D Benz, you heard, little 3 boot, you heard, and he knew D-Thang from like NYC or whatever. NRC, I'm bugging, from NRC, you heard. They knew each other from out the building, so I guess he was on some like, yo, bring the YGs, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Security Jackson, they brings the YG niggas. That's how I meet D-Thang. Boom.
Word.
For me, I think it's about 4 of them. They come like 4 deep, you heard. So they come through the A and B same day. They go together the same day. They brings these same day, mind you. So you know, boy walks through the A and B. YG, you know, yeah, we all know how he sound, bro. Squeaker, you heard. I know he
say he a squeaker.
Word of my mother, I'm not gonna tell no lies. I'm straight. I'm gonna keep it gangster, no lies. So I know he gonna see this.
It's not well, I know that.
Short story short, so that's how I ended up meeting him. Pulled him to the crib. I ain't gonna lie. They put him in his cell and they had them deadlocked at first, but not cause they want to come out. They had them deadlocked cause security had to clear to lock out, you know what I'm saying? So I pulled up on his cell, for me, I'm chopping with him, shit like that. We vibing, you heard. Is from saying he's sturdy, you heard? Like, he's sturdy. I ain't gonna cap from saying him. So,
ew. Bro, what is that, cuz?
short story short, we living with these niggas for about 3-4 weeks, gang. It's been about a month, man. And I ain't gonna lie, one day, the D Benz pull up on me and he like, yo, these niggas gotta go, twin. Like, basically, you heard, like, I'ma keep it a buck. Like, this shit was not my decision. I don't dislike. I'ma keep it 1,000, you heard. I don't even got no problem from Brooklyn. I don't even got no problems with niggas. The type of situation it was, you heard, like, you on your side, they on their side, and that's that, mother. Like, at the end of the day, on some jail shit, you know what I'm saying? So boom, we gonna pop over, we gonna get into it. Basically, I comes back from court one day, you heard, and D Benz pull up on me and he like, yo, can't live with these this, that, and the third. I'm like, you sure? Like, those not your mans and shit? He like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, he got that slime. He got us some super slimy shit. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a soldier, so I'm like, we doing, that's what it is, gang. Like, that's crazy though, but for me, so we gonna get into it now, bow. So I ends up coming back from court. This is the day I comes back from court, you heard. I'm fresh back from court. I got Batakis on, all that, court fit, all that, you heard. And I'm at court and these is coming back from the yard, you heard. They was in the yard. They coming back from the yard right now, you heard. So bow, I wanna say it's me, probably like 2-3 Mac, you heard, and like probably like 3-4 3 heard, and then it's like 6 YG just to keep it even, you heard. So
yo, so what did he just like, is this like an AI animator? Like, what's going on, bro? Cause like, if y'all see, like, I don't know what's going on, you heard, cause
like that, boom. Now
look at the animation. I'm paying attention to the animation,
yard and shit like that, whatever the case may be. And that's when D Benz fake tell me, he like, yo, like right now, like it's now, you heard. So that's how I know, like, it's about to get lit, you heard. This been lingering for like a week or so. I'm like, it's about to get lit. So what had happened was 2 of them went to medication. It was
oh, he started getting fed.
And now I looks into the day room, you heard? This is where Reefy and D-Thang at, you heard? Reefy and D-Thang, they in the day room, you heard? These going blood. They wildin'. D-Thang banging on the door. They trying to get out, you heard? Reefy punching the glass, you heard? So I'm like, damn, what the f? So I'm like, yo, let them out. I'm telling D-Bands, I'm like, yo, let them out, let them out, let them out. I'm trying to bang, you heard? Word of my mother, I ain't gonna lie. So what's going on is, right, this D-Band scared to death. He straight looked at me, he like, no, he shaking his head, no, word of my mother, he scared to death. He not trying to let these out. Eventually, this keep punching the plexiglass. He keep punching the glass on a. You ever seen like a door and the door has a see-through glass inside, like a window kind of in the door, in the middle of the door? This is what he's punching, you heard? He keeps punching this, fell out.
On some elimination chamber shit.
Punched the window out. The D-Thang took the knife, grabbed the knife, and he like trying to stab D-Bands in the top of his head through the window now, because the window's it's out now, right? So he trying to stab the D-Bands in the top of his head, you heard? So I guess he sees it and he gets scared. Now he moves from the door. Now it's lit. Gangster. He moved from that door. These came straight through the word of my mother. These niggas came straight through that. Boom, gangster. It comes through this. I'm thinking like, nah, it's the bang out part, cause that other shit was this. I'm like, it's lit. I bet, let's get it. Like, what we doing? Turns around, everybody I was with ran. Everybody ran. And it's like 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody ran. When these came through that door, everybody ran. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm a professional at this bang out. I ain't gonna lie. You follow that crowd. Everybody run, you run too, cause that's how you get that ass caught. I ain't gonna lie, so start running. I turns around. I'm like, we running. Like, why we running? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I fakes follows the bros. I'm like, f it, we gonna run. F it. But I'm running. And I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, yo, bro, like, we running. Like, this is like, first off, we running to the back of the tier. We're not about to go anywhere. This isn't gonna be, we're not running very far. So I'm like, mind you, this D.
I was just about to say, like, what are you running to?
D-Thang got the knife. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna pause real quick. Like, I be hearing stories and shit like that. He said, listen, I keep
that was his bro whole time.
When I see this day, he was on that shit. Word of my mother, he was on that shit. But he chasing us, and he's chaser, right? And he's swinging his knife at the same time, feel what I'm saying? He's swinging his knife, so he's about to catch one of the bros, you heard? He about to catch one of the little bros as he's swinging his knife. So I fake hand like and shit like that. So I turns around, I see he about to catch little bro, you heard? So I got my knife, feel what I'm saying? So little bro running and shit. He running, and like D-Thang fake about to grab the and hook him. When he about to grab him and hook him, I stops, turns around, and I swipes at him, you heard? Now when I swipes at him, like the little could get away type shit. So when I swipes at him, the swipe back. So I'm like, oh shit. Like, so I swipe back.
Like,
so we swipe back. So I'm like, damn, we going G for G now, you heard? Gangster. So now we swiping. Like, when I say this shit, you ever see a fight and it look like two just swinging at each other, but they not trying to hit each other? That's not what this is. I don't know what I'm trying to stab this in his face right now, you heard? Gangster. And that's how true it is. When I was with him, you heard, he gained a little bit of weight. He lost that weight, now he in the town. So I'm using the D-Thing I know is fat. You know what I'm saying? This fat gang. Yo, bro, I grabbed this. I trust to grab this.
Yo, no. Shout out away, bro. Shout out to bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to bro. Shout out to Yo, like this scene got it. Like he said, D-Thang I'm used to. He fat. And they show him eating hella cheeseburgers. Oh no!
This like some Matrix.
Shabba away,
this
he
real
got
time
it.
Gang. That's when I realized, like, oh hell no, like this getting real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fake hawking, trying to hawk this. I'm missing. He's swinging at me. He fake missing. So then what happens is, like, I wasn't really paying too much attention to everything. You get what I'm saying? The COs is here now, gang. The COs just ran in the spot. So what happens is, boom, like. They spray, you know the vibes. First spray. I can't really see. Again, this is behind.
Is it Mace? What you say?
So he can see vibes. COs is here now, gang. The COs just ran in the spot. So what happens is, boom, like they spray, you know the vibes. First spray. I can't really see. Again, this is behind D-Thang's head. so he could see. I can't really see, but they didn't get me good, you heard? So I could see enough. So when they sprayed, the first time they sprayed, they caught bro, you heard? Bros can't see at all. So now I'm holding this behind me. Word of my mother asked him, if I'm lying, I'm flying. He gonna comment, gangster. I'm holding bro behind me with one hand and going gun for gun with D-Thang at the same time after I got sprayed. Word of my mother, gangster. He's swiping, I'm swiping, he's swiping, I'm swiping. Next thing I know, it comes again. I don't even know where these niggas ran from, bro. I'm not even paying attention to where the COs is at. I don't give a f. I just hit again, gang. Word of my mother, the second time I got sprayed, you heard? I fake lost all vision. Like my eyes is just like I'm just say like I can't, gang. It burn. I can't breathe. You feel what I'm saying? Now I let's go with bro. I can't even hold bro no more. Like it's too much, gang. I don't know where D-Thang at. I don't know where Reef. I don't know where none of these at. Well, I just know I got my eyes closed. This shit burn, and I'm paranoid as can't see, you heard? Next thing I know, all I hear is, ayo Reefy, we got one, muddy, we got one, muddy, look, we got one, muddy. You know, this got a distinct voice, you heard? This nigga's a squeaker, gang. I'm like, what the f***? Think he about to stab me while I can't see? So, you feel me? At this point, boom, I'm on, bro, this burn, gang. Word of my mother, gang. I'm on one knee. That's how bad it is now, mother. Word of my mother. I'm on one knee and I'm looking up and my eyes are shut closed, gang, and I can't see. And I hear this screaming, talking about we got one. I ain't gonna lie, I'm panicking. Like, got who? So now I'm like this, you heard? For me, I can't see. I'm just swiping out the air.
But I'm saying though, like, out of all this, oh, we swiping, like, how y'all ain't, you heard, got, like, not one scratch, bro. Like, y'all feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, this is not adding up to me. Like,
I'm like this, I'm like, fuck it. If he come over here, I'm gonna stab him. Fuck you, or fuck it, or
like,
gangsta. I'm like this,
sound
right?
like a goofy ass Disney
drop
Channel
the weapon.
fight.
I'm like, drop the weapon. That bugging. So I'm still swiping. Then next thing I know, I just feel it. This is I never got like this. When I say point blank range, he straight smash. Gang, ain't my eyes is already closed, twin. I just got sprayed twice. I already got sprayed twice. My eyes is already shut closed, twin. When I say he in my yo, the pain was so like unbelievable, like excruciating, unbearable. Word of my mother, I literally screamed and dropped the knife at the same time, king. Like, I feel like I screamed and dropped the knife at the same time. Word of my mother, gangster. After that, next thing I know, I'm in the air. My body in the air. These slam me on my neck. All types of crazy shit. I can't breathe, but I ain't even about to get these the satisfaction of telling them I can't breathe, you heard? So I'm just like, get in my head, I'm like, I can't breathe. I ain't even about to say I can't breathe, because it doesn't even matter, you heard? It doesn't even matter if I could breathe or not right now. I already know this how they feeling. So these throws me on the wall now. Boom, they throw me on the wall. And all I remember is, you heard, like, for the next 2-3 minutes, every one of us is dying. We cannot breathe. Screaming, crying. It don't even like everybody's crying, gang. We all they got me on the wall now, right? They trying to walk me into the corridor, but they had to stop our movement, because when I say this is a big situation, Islam, like it's like 50 COs in the corridor, and they stopped the whole building for us. Gangster. It's like 50 COs in the corridor. So now they got me on the wall outside the crib now, though. We in the corridor going to the clinic, and they got me right. I remember being right next to D-Thang. Word of my mother, gang, right next to this Islam, and I'm looking at this, and I just see all the OC in his hair, like all the spray, the CO spray. His whole he had his hair out this day. You heard? If I'm saying he ain't had no braids in his day, the half the had orange in it, gangster. I'm looking at that. I'm like, damn. And I remember the CO, this is how true, the CO said something to him too, like, yo, that's gonna take a minute to get out your head. I'm like, damn, that's crazy, you heard? Word. So, short story short, you heard, everybody, we all f***ed up. Everybody, I'm so f***ed up, I don't even care that I'm standing next to this gang. Like, it is what it is. So I don't even know, like, I could barely even see. Word. I'm trying to make sure it's even him first, before I even assume it's you heard, like that, gang. So, it brings us to the clinic, or whatever the case may be, you heard? Like, it brings us to the clinic and if I'm saying, we in the clinic, do their little strip search and like that, and you would assume like this is it, it's over. It brings us all right back to the same crib. Yo, bro, they brings us all right back to the same crib, you heard? Then this is the craziest part, you heard? Like, we in jail, but when alright, they got the drilling over here, and we living with the RPT. So, but the drilling got RPT in their crib. I feel like these got me in the jail version of RPT. All these is here. It's like 10 of these. Gang, word of my mother, I don't even want to say too many. It's like, and y'all know these. That's all I'ma say, word. It's like
He said,
10
I know
of
these
these
niggas.
gang, and they bought more of these on some draft. I'm like, what the like it's now these. Now
It's
I'm like, yo,
surrounded.
like, hold on, like, y'all got, it's me, this little Mac, he about 5'3", this other about 5'3". I'm like, nah, how? I'm understaffed. Y'all bugging. Gangster.
He said I'm
word,
understaffed.
gangster. So look, they brings us back to the crib, border, whatever the case may be, right? So look, now gotta lock out a gang, twin, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, that was some snicker. Just told y'all, security ain't like how that shit went down. So security fake tell us like, yo, y'all gotta do that shit again, like, gangster. That wasn't, you heard?
I gotta do that shit again. It's
But
crazy.
this bang out, this process, this took 2 weeks. This took 2 weeks. This whole process, this took about 2 weeks. It's to the point where we not even beefing on the gate, you heard? I'm on the gate with these and gangster, like, cause I think at this point I'm the only one that these not mad at, you heard? Or they mad, like it's up, but I'm a Brooklyn, you heard? Like, you know, I'm just playing my part like that, but short story short, right?
Can't be no
we
hoe.
ends up locking out 2 more times. After this first bang out, we ends up locking out 2 more times on these, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I think that need to be a part 2. Like, how you feeling, bro?
Nah, I got the part 2 for y'all right now. Let's get it,
This
man.
stunner is really
2026, we heard you.
geeking, the gangster. Now I see why they call this.
And I got 2 orders
Hey,
on
what's some vibes, y'all? It's your boy, Day Briscoe, you heard. And we back for the part 2, you heard. This is a story about how me and DTHANG went G for G and shit. So we gonna get back to it. Boom, we gonna jump in. So I think we left off at basically the end of the first bang out. And they had brought us back. Boom, so listen, let's get it. They brings us back to the crib and shit.
Word, run us
And
through.
basically they locks us in our cells, you feel me? I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. For like the next 12 hours, my eyes ain't open. I ain't gonna cap, you heard. Like, so basically what happened to my eyes was, right, I don't do decontamination showers because the reason why, when you do a decontamination shower after you get sprayed, that's how all my
Word.
bang out, you know the vibes were. When you do the decontamination shower, that shit
Word.
really does go down to your balls. It really does, you heard. That is not a pleasant feeling, gang.
Oh,
When the
so
spray
like,
from your
alright,
face,
yeah.
and we just remember I got sprayed 3 times, so I'm not decontaminating because I know it's gonna go down. I'm not with that, you heard. So story short, boom. I'm with myself like about the next 12 hours. My eyes is shut, gang. Every time I try to open my eyes, it's excruciating pain. I'm crying, snot. Like I'm.
Yeah, so how you
gang.
gonna get it,
Just arguing
like,
the gate,
what?
screaming. But I ain't gonna lie, everybody's up in the cell. I'm probably the most up because I got sprayed the most times directly. So I'm not even trying to talk, gang. I'm not even talk. I don't want to talk.
How he gonna
nothing,
get
you heard?
the
I'm
mace out
To be
his-
honest, I'm just feeling bad at myself.
his
gang.
body?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucked up, feel me? So I sleeps, I wakes up the next day, I'm finally able to really like, I'm washing my eyes, I'm still trying to get it, feel me? I'm finally able to open my eyes the next day, gangster, like, this is really when I like was really able to open my eyes, and it still hurt. So we finally opened my eyes though, you heard. So now like, I'm getting 2 of this on the gate, arguing, you feel me? Of course, the crib, arguing and shit. But for me, like, I ain't gonna cap, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm the only nigga that's not arguing. I'm the only nigga out of all these on my side that like I'm having conversations with, you know what I'm saying? So like, but they wilding each other up. These, so the YG calling these niggas, is yelling, but you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get and shit. I think I want to say Stunner might be on the other side, and I could hear him through the gate. I know it's a couple over there, you heard. I'm not trying to name too many. The only reason why I say his name is because he comes in the story, right? But it's a couple of these over there, so I'm even talking to these through the gate about what just happened over here, you heard? We talking though, you know what I'm saying? But they wilding these up, you heard, gangster. But we talking to shit, so I'm talking to. I'm keeping it a buck. Like, this my real inside feelings on this situation, where, and I'm keeping it 1,000, which I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna do none of that on my mother's, like, word to my mother, gang. I feel like, gang, that was some snickers you heard, and did wrong, you heard. And if you wanted to bang out, we was supposed to tell, let's bang out, you heard, and we could have banged out, you heard, on some gangster. I feel deep inside my heart, gang, that there's some. Like, it was D-Band's situation, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, he like, I shouldn't have leveled, like, if we was gonna get there, it should have got there more gangster. That's how I really feel in the situation, right? But I'm gonna keep it pushing, right? So, where I'm at, alright, boom. Basically, what really happened was, oh, whoa, I almost forget. Hold on, now we gotta lock in. Gangster, he gonna love this when he see this. What am my mother, gangster? Look, boom. So the D-Bands, right? This just got me in this situation, gang. I really remember what's going on. Word of my mother, nigga. I'm in the middle of all this chaos because of this, gang. This brought this here. D-Bands brought D-Thang here, gang. And now D-Bands wanted to, this his plan to do this with these. And I'm noticing now that this nigga's a bitch on the low. And I'm gonna tell you why, gang. Word of my mother, we about to lock out again, gang. This like I wanna say like 3-4 days go by, right? Boom. I wanna say 3-4 days go by, right? It's been like 3-4 days. Remember, I told you this is a 14-day process, gang. Word of my mother. Now I see why they call this shit that. It took us 2 weeks, word of my mother. So just imagine, you next to, we 10 feet away from each other in a cell, and the tension is this high for 2 weeks, 2 weeks, word of my mother, gangster. So about 4 or 5 days later, we supposed to lock out, right? This D-Bands, this one I noticed, this nigga's a bitch, gang. Word of my mother, I think they locked out, we about to lock out, and some shit like, alright, boom. They locks out X or some shit like that, you heard? X is there, they locks out X, boom. He the first they lock out. And the way they do it is, you heard, this shit is really like an NBA draft. This shit is real life Hunger Games. Word of my mother.
He said this shit like an
one
NBA
of them,
draft.
one of us, one of them, one of us, one of them, one of us. Like that's how they, like, if I'm saying, like on some elimination chamber, my dad, gangster, you heard?
What I say? What did I say? What did I say?
He the next one. Boom! Gangster! So we like, I'm gonna get, I'm like, I bet it's lit, you heard? Bet it's lit. Gangster is lit, you heard? Feel me? I got my knife, you heard? I just made another knife in the window, you heard? What of my mother? I shaved down a knife in the window, you heard? My knife. Let me say, I'm like, I bet it's lit. We about to go. I bet it's lit. This one, this nigga like, what of my mother, you heard? This nigga, yo, he pulled, when I say he pulled the illest stunt, you heard? And I lost everything in me, nigga. What am I dead? This gang, X on the bottom of the X walking in the day room. X goes to the day room. He keep it P with her. X goes in the day room. He kept it P with her. This D-Bands backs out his knife on the tear in front of police. Slime, Stizzy. Word of my mother. He pulled the stunt. I'm looking. Everybody on the gate. Word of my mother. All the YG on the gate. Stunt. All these on the gate, gang. I said stunt. They telling me that they go dead. That's not a stunt, man. That's not a stunt, man. What's up with y'all? That's not a stunt, man. Word of my mother. I'm standing in my heart. I'm like, that's a stunt. This violated. What the word of my mother? You got me in this situation and you scared you. Yes. Word of my mother, gangster. You heard? So now I'm like, in this job, right? So I'm like, I bet. Okay, police hems him up, boom, slams him up on the wall, boom. What he was trying to do was get sent out the building with his knife. Come on, Slime, you don't get away with everything you do, man. Word of my mother. Police takes him out the intake. You heard? 10, 15 minutes go by. I'm so mad, gang. These even talking to me like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that bad, twin, and I'm so mad. But word of my mother, like everything, like God really working mysterious ways. You heard? Word of my
That's
dad.
second
Bro,
20 minutes. Imagine you trying to go to war and your man's just. Damn, that's... Nah, I get what you saying now. I get what you saying now.
Word of my mother, you thought you was gonna pull it, you brought him right back. Gangster, they did that. Police brought him right back. Gangster. So now I notice, that's how true this fellow of gangster.
He said they brought
so we back
right
to it, right?
back.
So this pulled the stunt, right? Boom. This pulls the stunt and shit, you heard? So now they got him back in the crib. They brings him back like 20 minutes later. So I'm like, I bet you heard. This one I makes my mind up. I think race a kite to this D-Thang. I race a kite. I'm like, yo, listen, you heard. I ain't gonna lie. This some you heard. I'm not respecting her. Like, this wild big, like that's on me, you heard, Slime. Like, I'm gonna handle that. Like, I'm gonna clap one of these niggas on a lockout. I told him I'm gonna shoot the first Mac, I'm first 3-boo, but I'm trying to clap D-Bands, twin. To be honest, it was really, I wanted to clap D-Bands really bad. I ain't gonna lie, gang, I did. Really bad. You bought these here, I'm with these, you heard? I ain't gonna lie, like, word of my mother, I'm gonna give y'all my deepest insight on this.
So he started trying to slum on his homies for the YGs? How you coming?
Bought these here. You said these was your friends, right?
Yeah, nah, this
these
really
becoming
get
my
deep,
friends.
yeah.
And now you said we gotta, we on that. So I'm your man. So I took his side first, you heard? And now you being a twin is there, copy. So this is why I raced the kite. I'm about to clap this, boom, bet. I don't know if this, boom, now look, I says the kite, I'm gonna clap this nigga, whatever the case may be. So he gets the kite, he raced me back, and he basically, I swear, he Jackson, he I bet, so he know the play and he up top, bet. So he up top as to what's about to happen. Now over this time, D-Bands pulls more stunts. I wanna say 4 or 5 more days go by before we log out. D-Bands continuously pulls stunts now to the point where the YG changed his name to D-Stunts, you heard? Now they call it D-Stunts. When I say stunts, this lit his cell on fire, they brought him back. This flooded his cell, they brought him back. This fake hung himself, they brought him back. You heard? So now I'm noticing a pattern. This nigga's bugging. They keep, so now it's really about to get there, you heard? So boom, they ends up doing some funny shit like this. They locks me out, boom. Then I think they locks out D-Thang, boom. D-Thang comes into the corner of the day room. I'm in one corner of the day room. Then they locks out Stunner, boom. Mind you, I missed the part too, but they did a whole draft. Word of bro, they did a whole draft. Like I'm talking about these did a whole draft. But look, they locks out, boom. They locks out Stunner, right? Boom. And then they locks out D-Bands, boom. So now it's me, D-Bands in one corner, and D-Thang and Stunner in the other corner, you heard? And it's like 20 COs in the middle of us. Word of my mother, nigga. Gangster, and they basically trying to mediate what's going on. So I'm trying to I just sent this kite. So I'm about to fake. This is what happened. It's 20 COs, gang. Remember I just told you I was 20 COs. So we got strip searched before we came out the cell. I didn't bring my gun out the cell, man. You heard? Cause we got thoroughly strip searched. You heard? I ain't bring my gun out the cell. So I can't clap this right now, you heard? And I'm not about to stall on him. Stall on him isn't gonna solve the solution, gang. It's not gonna solve the problem. If I punch this, you heard? It makes the problem bigger, you heard? I'm not about to punch this mud. I gotta clap him, you heard? Feel me? So I'm trying to fake like
clap him.
Like, I don't know if D-Thang, no, I'm a really him, you heard? So I'm trying to not put too much up top. This Stunner is really geeking. Gangster. Now I see why they call this that. Is in the corner. Stunner doesn't know about the kite. And I know this for a fact because I think he just came in the crib. Either that or D-Thang didn't tell him. I don't think Stunner knows about the kite though, you heard? And this D-Thang didn't tell him yet. So when I say Stunner is in the corner, he like, yo, he just geeking. He geeking. I know how he geeking, gang. So I'm like, yo, D-Thang, I'm like, yo, tell your mans chill, you heard? Like, what the f? Like I'm not even trying to make it hot to what's really going on behind the scenes, but I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this? I said something like that. I'm like, yo, what the f? Like, so D-Thang fake tell me, he like, yo, Stunner, chill, you heard, chill. So Stunner looked at D-Thang and he looked confused, you heard? He looked confused, I seen it. He looked confused, he like, chill, what do you mean? Like, and he TP'd, you heard? He relaxed. So I'm like, I bet. This D-Bands backed out a bubble razor. Word of my mother, gang. He backed out a bubble razor and he put it in the air and swallowed it. Long on the dead bros in front of all the COs. On the dead bros. On the dead. Word of my mother, gang. He swallowed this right. He swallows it, right, twin. Word of my mother, the COs blitz him. Throw him on the wall. Boom. Take him up top. Boom. Now I'm looking. I'm like, oh my God. What the? I'm like, oh my God,
he fried, bro.
So now I'm like, it's over. This 20, 30 COs, and I'm like, yo, this nigga is really the stunt god. Like, this wildin', man.
Stunt.
So I'm,
right?
y'all already know what happened. He got a weapon in his stomach. They took him out. They put me in my cell. Everybody goes to the cell. This refuses to strip search anything. They took him to NRC out the building or some shit like that. Then they brought him back. I was begging security. Yo, security came and even security was laughing at me. Gangster security, like, yo, he just did that too. And even security was laughing. I'm begging. I'm like, yo, please bring him back. Please. I'm telling the CO, I'm like, please bring him back. Y'all see that?
He's coming like this shit up. Baddies, bad girls club. Talking about bring him back.
They put him where he wanted to go. Yo, he f***ed me up, ma. He killed me. Killed me, twin. He killed me. Gangsta, he killed me. They moved this to two main with all his friends. Killed me, ma. I don't know what he said. I don't know how bad he cried to them. I don't know what the f he told them, but them just, they're like, you know what, fuck it. Like, we're not gonna bring him back this time. After we brought him back 6, 7 times already. 8 times, you heard. They're like, f it. So now I'm tight, I'm livid. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just shooting these other Mac 3 in the year. Like, I'm just shooting these. But then it's like, just D-Thang give me weird vibes. I ain't gonna cap. I don't know where I don't know if these trying to 48 me. So now I'm trying to stay up top too. So now I gotta watch everybody now. Feel me? This how I feel in my head. Like, I'm trying to shoot anybody now. Cause I don't really violate it, so I ain't gonna cap. But then at the same time, it's really D-Band's fault, gang. I really wanted to shoot him. That's what I wanted to shoot. So it's like who do I
throwing dirt at the picture.
But it's like, now in my head, I'm like, whoever move funny, you gonna get shot. So boom, we gonna keep it pushing. Security comes to me. They're like, yo, like, they see my numbers is dropping. Like, this is weird going on. So they're like, yo, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, this what we gonna do for you, her. Like, give us 3. I'm like, yeah, 3. They're like, yeah, give us 3. I'm like, 3 what? They're like, 3 names. Like, give us 3. I'm like, I bet. I get them 3 names. I ain't gonna say names, but boom, bow, boom, you heard gangsta. I give them 3 names. They brings, instead of my 3, they brings 2. But one of them that they brought was DOA, you heard? Real right DOA, you heard? I know what, remember I just told y'all, we in the crib with YG. I just bought a real DOA in here, you heard? I ain't gonna lie, this my son too. I ain't gonna lie, this probably one of the only in that crib I'd have never, I ain't gonna lie, this my son. Word of my mother, gang, my son's sturdy, word, on bro grave. But the rest of them, I'd have clapped with her. Probably most likely. Maybe not one of the Spanish, one of them. My son Poppy, I like him. But the other, I'd have clapped with her. All of my shot, but boom, we'll keep it going. So they brings bro now. This is my son. I know him, bro. They brings bro now. Now it's lit. I'm like, I bet. Now I got a little bit of energy, a little bit of faith. I'm like, I bet. Like, I little lineup now, you heard? So another like 7-8 days go by.
Get one nigga to back they players all of a sudden.
So now it's that time.
It's the littest
so in my
thing
head,
ever.
me and DTHANG from now, I'm gonna just get out what's been going on like in a quick rapid for the past 7 days. I've been setting this Kais, he know what's up. He know I'm trying to clap what of these basically. My son, I'll be super green in my eyes, and I'd never. My son Poppy Black 30. So the rest of these, it's a couple. The rest of these shot gang. He know I'm trying to feel me. But what I think is like, and now his is up top too at this point because 7 days went by. So now this is what's going on behind the scenes. But on the gate, it doesn't appear like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm getting a vibe that these is trying to 48 me into like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to 48 me, catch an easy one or some shit like that. Either that or they don't believe that I'm really gonna shoot one of these niggas. Like, I just told y'all, only 2 of these I fuck with for real. Like, I'll shoot any one of these other, I clap one of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with the rest of these niggas. I'm gonna keep it a buck. These niggas is like all types of these, I ain't gonna lie. Besides, like, for me, so, on some real, like, it's like, I'm on some shit where if it's not my 2 gang, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna clap one of these gangster, like, and I'm not helping. It's not my 2 gangster, right? So boom, short story short, boom. So now this is the final lockout. So today is the day. Police comes, they lock it one by one. Boom, 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 boom. The reason why they don't lock the DOA out is because the DOA gets caught with a pick like this big, gang. He gets caught with a knife like this big or some shit like that. The reason why he had that, I ain't even gonna get into all that. That's too much. But anyways, bow. So they don't lock bro out, you heard. And short story short, they don't lock bro out. So now I'm tight and shit. They ain't lock bro out. But it's even better now, cause now I got less that I care about on the playing field. I ain't gonna cap to you. So now I'm really liable to shoot one of these. So boom, all these in the corner once again. All of us in the corner once again. All these around me looking for the move to make. Police leaves the room. I'm looking around. I'm surveying. So these all in the corner, right? They playing cards. Gang. They're like, yo, pull up over here. Yo, come play cards. Why y'all moving like that? So I'm looking around to see my reaction, you heard? And these niggas looking like, the one little comes up to me, he like, yo, I should set it off right now. So I'm looking, I'm like, hold on, wait. I'm about to clap either him or this next to me. Word to my mother, gang. This one of these, the next to me that I'm about to clap, why this back out 2 spoons or something funny? Like, yo, I know I'm not lying. Word of my mother, I know, yo, one of y'all niggas gotta jog my memory, cause I know when y'all niggas see this shit. When he pulled out, he had like 2 plastic spoons, gang, and he was fronting like it was ceramics, gang. I know y'all remember that. Twin, he did some weird shit. Oh, bro, Rave, he was doing some weird. So I ain't gonna cap. He was doing some weird like that. He had some shit like that, but the YG. Reefy was basically telling me like, I see him in the corner. He like, yo, spin off and slam the door. He telling me to spin off and lock everybody in the room, you heard? That's what he telling me. But I'm looking at him, I'm like, nah, that's not good enough, you heard? The reason why it's not good enough is because like, that fake look like I just ran from nigga. I'm not really, I'm like, hell no, like, what the fuck? So DTHANG like, yo, come over here, mud, word of woo, you start. He like, come over here. So I'm looking at him, I'm like, this nigga's lying to me right now. Is he lying? I'm like, if this nigga's lying, he think he gonna me when I go over there, he out his mind. Cause I'm on that, and I'm not dumb either. You bugging. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to just one of these gangster out of nowhere, one of these just blitz. One of these gangsters right before I'm about to, yo, I swear out of nowhere, he just blitz. Gangster, he come. So when he comes, now I'm about to do what Reefy said, you heard? I'm like, but when he blitzes, I step out, I jump out, and of course these guys follow me because they scared. I felt it in my soul. I'm like, when I move, don't follow me because they expecting me to blitz, gang. I know it. I know how they thinking I'm doing that. I know. So when I back up, the crowd backs up. You heard? So I didn't slam the door. If I'd have slammed the door, I'd have slammed it and these would have never made it. So I back up and I let them keep coming. You heard? Gangster. So now these niggas blitz us. Now I backed out my knife. I ain't gonna lie, because now it's getting, now y'all niggas, where I'll stab with y'all niggas, gangster. I'll stab with y'all niggas, but I'm trying to let eat gangster, you heard? These catch one of the Mac in the corner, they stabbing the shit out of him, stomping on him, kicking on him. I'm looking, I'm like, damn, they killing him, bro. Okay, so I'm like, they killing that. Feel me? One of these tried to pull up on me. They tried to blitz me. I ain't gonna say boy name and shit, bro, but that was the wrong move, you heard. He smacked. I backed him down something vicious. I was about to, he peeped I was gonna stab him, you heard, and he ran. I ain't gonna cap. He did the small thing, gang. I was gonna stab his shit out of him, and he didn't have no weapon. I was about to. So he turned around and he went and he started kicking in the that they were stabbing on the floor. I just let him rock. I ain't gonna cap. I just let him rock. I'm like, you know what's up. Feel me? He started kicking out and stabbing this up and shit. I'm looking and
so they just in there trying to commit more,
so I'm
more
like, damn, feel me? They pose. Oh, I runs to the back of the cell. I runs to the back of the tier. I throws my knife in the nigga's cell. The nigga that I told you I never came out. I throws my knife in his cell, so don't lose a knife and shoot her. And then they grabbed me up. They didn't see me do that, but like I don't know how they didn't see that. But they grabbed me up. I just gave up after that. Once I got rid of the weapon, I just gave up and shoot her. And they just handcuffed me. They took me to the intake again. I ain't gonna lie to YG. Just happy as they celebrating, and I'm just sitting there like I'm like, yo, this, like, I'm like, damn, like, I'm just sitting there. I ain't really give a fuck. I ain't really give a fuck. I ain't give, cause I'm like, we about to do this again in 3 more days. Like, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give. I'm like, and I don't give. You're a gangster.
Just ain't give a fuck.
Basically, we get it, but they like, yo, y'all really not gonna stop, are y'all? So I'm just looking, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you think, like, yeah, I figure, like, y'all finally see we're not gonna stop, like, duh, like, what the? Like, I didn't say this, of course, but I'm thinking in my head, like, yeah, what you think I'm gonna come out and let somebody do? Like, what are you talking about? So they like, and they really breaks the crib up. Gangster, they finally breaks the crib up. So everybody goes to, no, we leave, they move us. So now, where they move me is they send me back with more max and more 3-booters, gang. This DTHANG has the kites that I sent him when I was gonna shoot one of the max and one of the 3-boots. Feel me? Now this is pumping around in jail that I'm about to shoot one of the max and one of the 3-boots while I'm living with max and 3-boots. Gangster, with proof. You heard? With proof. You heard? Gangster, he got proof. You heard? Now he's pumping around in jail. Gangster, he got proof. Gangster. I ain't gonna cap to you, like, was always gonna make my move, slime. But this just rushed it up. I ain't gonna lie to you. This just rushed it up. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, I just know the vibes. I've been a dog. My soul, nigga. Off that. I know we all gangster. But anyways, short story short, that's the story about how me and DTHANG met. She went left. I was my boy. We ended up going with G for G. And yeah, that's what I should have nutshell. I know the vibes. Gangster. I got both. Gangster.
Alright, y'all, man. Nice little story time. I really enjoyed the animations for real. Shot by 08, man. Y'all tap in. Feel me? Good content, man. Good content. I'ma follow up with the DTHANG POV to see what he got to say about this. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, man. Subscribe. Get us to 50 subscribers. Drop a like on this video. And yeah, man, I'm gonna keep coming at y'all with bangers.